Gemini, are you afraid to open your mouth? I always do a little meditation before the monthly reading, and for you, I got this mouth that had like a membrane over it, and you were trying to say something, you were trying to speak, but there was like this stretchy, clear membrane stopping you saying what you had to say. That card is for you. Nice. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, maybe money, maybe security. Something about your happy ever after. 10 of Pentacles is the card that gets us to like our ultimate peak goal. For some reason, you're selling yourself short. There's something you're not saying, and this is not normal for Gemini. You are the sign of communication. You are the butterfly. You are, to me, as if you go to this group, to that group, that you're giving everybody else what they need to know. And also you're assimilating it yourself like a computer. But you know something that you can't say. And I don't know why that confidence has gone. We get the Knight of Swords, which is a very Gemini card. And you can see from this, yeah, fast, focused, unstoppable. This is direct communication that goes straight to source. Now, I don't know if someone's not telling you something, you're not telling them something. Maybe the whole conversation has this kind of membrane over it. But I feel like we need to get to the bottom of what you need to say and also the response. Let me, oh, hello. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, hang on, we have a jumper. Where did it go? That actually, oh wow. Okay. 1 minute, Gemini, it actually welded itself to the freaking floor. Ew. Dust it off. We get the moon. Now, as a tarot reader, when I get the moon, I know what this means. Navigate carefully through the unknown, all right? So while I might think to myself, you need to say what you need to say. You need to get the truth out there. You need to hear the truth. We need to live in the truth. Gemini, this is your June 2026 reading, by the way. You need to also be careful. When you get the moon, yeah, and we get it with the 3 of Swords, there's some way that the universe is slightly protecting you here. So if you are, and this can go, I mean, this is the general part of the reading. We're looking at love and relationships in the second half of the reading, okay? If you are finding yourself feeling isolated, if you're feeling misunderstood, if you're finding maybe at work there's something that you want, there's something that you're working towards, you've always known that you were working towards this, or whether this is towards relationship, friends, family, that you're trying to reach a point of security, or if it's about your career, your side hustle, your job, the universe is saving you from hearing something that it's not the right time to hear. You might want to, of course you want to, you're a Gemini. Geminis always want to know everything. They want to tell everything. It's normal. But at the same time, this mystery is actually protection. Cat, do what you need to do. This mystery is protection. And when we have the 3 of Swords, woof, woof, woof. Okay, there is something, 1 second. For the love of God, go on. There is something that could be what I'm going to call old stuff, childhood stuff, old relationship stuff, whatever it is. There's a feeling, yeah, truth hurts, okay? But also, truth hurts, but so does bad timing. I would not be surprised at all if we get the Hanged Man, okay? It feels it feels like for once, information is not going to help you with this. Now, we have that moon card, and when we have the moon card, this is a different way of getting something. So, some of you may be on the Gemini Cancer cusp. Is there a Gemini Cancer cusp? There is. Taurus, Gemini. Oh my God. And it feels as if you need to go into that part that Geminis have, and let me know in the comments, okay, how this works for you. Because Geminis are always known as very intellectual. You rule the intellect, you rule communication. There is also the other side to Gemini, which is the side where almost you can do astral travel, you can be in 3-4 places at once, you seem to be able to divide yourself as a human. You have a dualistic nature, that's why you're called the twins. You can hold 2 different realities at once. I find it completely fascinating. And that's what you're going to need to do. But there are going to be times in the situation you're in June 2026 where you need to lean on the High Priestess side. I know we don't have that card yet, but I'm feeling High Priestess, I'm feeling Moon, feminine energy, and those of you on the Cancer cusp may really relate to the Cancer reading as well, because that also came out with this. Feminine energy is so powerful this month in June. The masculine energy is more this Knight of Swords. Other people may be trying to get you to tell them something. Other people might be hassling you for an answer. They might be drilling down into something that it's not the right time to share. It is the right time for meditation, tarot, magic, feelings, intuition, okay? There is something that you maybe have not examined as much as you should, and this may be the month that you can achieve that. Diablo, I've got a cat that pees everywhere, sorry, got to get her out of here, 1 second. What can I say? She's a Taurus. Anyway, it feels like you should not be hurried, okay? We have the 5 of Pentacles. When you get the 5 of Pentacles, it's really irritating, but it is telling you to go within. There is a treasure trove of information, and also there is something that really needs to be healed this month. And also you have the opportunity to heal it and double it and make it the 10 of Pentacles, okay? What is the heart of the matter, please, for Gemini? By the way, if this is resonating, do hype the video. Geminis are very good at that, probably because you're actually good at technology and YouTube has hidden the hype button as well as it could. It is, if you hit the like button and then you go to comments, go left is a slidey secret door. Gemini loves a slidey secret door. And within that, oh my God, lives the hype button. So do hype the video, much appreciated. Okay. The 5 of Swords. Venus in Aquarius. Something is you're trying to work something out. You need to work something out, but not in your head. I would go so far as to say your logic, your brain, which is always stupendously sharp, is your worst enemy this month. Do not overthink this, okay? Some of you, and we'll look at relationships in a minute, may be dealing with somebody. We've got the King of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. The swords are heaping down upon you, okay? This is a good month for esoteric learning. This is a good month to be in your feelings. This is a good month for therapy. I know. As mutable signs, therapy is such a kind of stick in the mud, got to be in one place at one time, and it's kind of claustrophobic. But you don't have to do that. It could be somatic body healing. It feels like it would do you good in June to be near water as well. And there it is, the Hanged Man. It is what it is, okay? As a reader, right? And this happens, and a lot of you have been with me a long time. Thank you for that. As a reader, do we want an exciting story to tell you? Of course we do. Do we want, you know, love and glitter and unicorns? Of course we do. Itchy ear. But there is also the fact, okay, that sometimes as a reader, if you're really using your intuition, and I am, and I want to deliver you your absolute true message every single month, and I do, sometimes it's like that Hanged Man energy needs attention. And it means when nothing is happening, everything is happening. But I'm telling you, nothing should be happening. I know, especially, and we'll look at love and relationships, especially if you really, really want something to happen. That is the time, and let me know in the comments, okay? That is the time when the Hanged Man is the strongest. It's like, this must happen, I must work this out, I must move forward, I can't wait for this, I must make sense of it. And the Hanged Man is like, yeah, nah, not doing that. Get in the feels, the moon is here, get near water, deal with that 3 of Swords, deal with that 5 of Pentacles, and then things will move for you. Okay, God, in your love life, I'm loving this. We get the Ace of Pentacles. So this is for love, friendship, relationships of any kind, romantic, friendship, whatever. Okay, and with Gemini, and let me know about this in the comments too, relationships are not as black and white as they are with other signs. Like the Gemini friends that I've got, and I have a lot because I like Geminis, I like Aquarius, they have very good relationships normally with their exes unless they did something really heinous. They're not very jealous. They have lots of different friends, like all sorts, acquaintances, best friends, that somebody they nodded at once that told them the life story, the whole bit, okay? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is more serious for you when it comes to relationships because this is real. Your heart is trying to establish what is real from what is, in some cases, harmful, in other cases, keeping that membrane across your mouth, stopping you from being yourself, stopping you from being in your best energy. Alongside it, we get the Ace of Swords. The answers will come, but not how you think, okay? I'm just going to write that down. It's important. Okay. So, 2 aces, good for beginnings, new beginnings, old beginnings. I love that you get this card. 10 of Pentacles. I love that you get this card. Okay, so we already had the 10 of Pentacles up here. This is, and to be honest, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is like long-lasting relationships, whether this is friendship, whether this is romantic, and there will be an extended love reading. So for those of you that resonate with this romantically, I do a you and them side by side granular reading where we look at you and the other person. So have a look at the end if you're into that. It will be linked below the video. If you get the Ace of Pentacles and you get the 10 of Pentacles, that is good. And it's not just superficially good. I think the thing that's coming out for this reading is what is superficial, what is flimsy, what is substantial, and what is real. There is a very healthy potential here for you to have a very healthy relationship. Oof, oof, until now. The Seven of Swords. Let's dig in. Some of you may wonder if someone's lying to you with the Seven of Swords. Some of you may be running over this in your head. I'm just going to go and open that door because my cat is going nuts. My cat is nuts. That's why she's called Diablo. Hello, honeypot. Please go out. Good girl. Well done. Jesus. Right, you get the Nine of Pentacles, looking after yourself. I think in relationships, there's kind of a feeling here that somebody may have hurt your feelings a bit, or you may feel a bit suspicious about something, or you're just trying to land what is true and what is real and what is a good bet over something that isn't so much of a good bet. Yes, we get the Queen of Wands, and I am going to investigate her, and it's weird because the Cancerians also got the Queen of Wands in their relationship bit. Queen of Wands can be competition in relationship. Feel it? Yeah, okay. Some of you might be dealing here. You're dealing with someone who's generous, but I want to know who they're being generous with, okay? I say this because the Queen of Wands can indicate that there is competition with the person that you're dealing with. So I've checked it out with some clarifying cards. We get the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Velvet Waiting, is what I call her. We get the Three of Cups, which is it's good vibes. I mean, even here, we've got a guy with two women, cheers, you know? The Six of Pentacles, which is generosity, and the Four of Cups. If you are dealing with someone who is not sure what they want, or you're not sure what they want, even if they seem to be sure what they want, I would this is where your intuition is going to come in, and also your Hanged Man status. This is as irritating as shit, and I really get it, because it's not how Geminis work. If a Gemini can sense that something is off, usually they move away or they just move on. There's something about somebody here that keeps you there. There is a potential with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, but there is also the potential that there's dualistic two stories going on. Interesting. Tell me a bit more about this, please. What's going on here? Tell me a bit more about this. Itchy. It's giving me a really itchy ear. Look at the bottom. Okay. The Hierophant, learning, but it's spiritual learning. Again, spiritual learning is going to get you there. If you, and let me know in the comments, a lot of you that I'm talking to now are very empathic. You're empaths. You do your own tarot. You may read for other people. I feel like and I felt this in the Cancerian reading, I feel like I'm reading for the witches, for the warlocks, you know, I'm not reading for the muggles, I'm reading for very switched on Geminis whose mental capacity for mental time travel, knowing there are different realities, being in two places at once, but also having this deep High Priestess well of intuition. You need to be digging into that. So if you want to do any learning, don't make it intellectual, make it spiritual about your situation. Meditate, find meditations. We've got the Empress, which is the ultimate in feminine energy. And we also at the bottom have the Four of Swords. The less you do, the more you get. I love that. It's not your modus operandi, okay? It's different. This is different. In the extended reading, I'm going to dig into that Seven of Swords, but I'm going to do you and your person side by side. And I'm going to, I want to take that card and that card. Wow. I'm going to suss out if there are dual timelines, if there are dual information lines, if there is something we need to know that's behind the scenes. It's going to be you and them side by side, and then we dig what joins you together, what keeps you apart, and what's the shadow side, what's lurking. Got the Five of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Two Ace of Pentacles, the jackpot, opportunity, an emotional. This is, you need to shed the tears you need to cry, but you also need to get in touch with your intuition and not be bamboozled by anything. Okay, I'm going to take one of these. I want to get into the little nitty-gritty background of it. What is at the heart of this? Wow. Oof. Oof. Oof and a woof. We get the dragon's lair. What fear do you need to face head on, but what treasure, and there's the treasure, lies beyond it? It is not going to be easy for you to get in touch with your feelings, okay? It is not. But it is so going to be worth it. Yes. The unfinished story. The Hanged Man. Let yourself, no, let the story write itself, okay? You are the witness to it, especially when it comes to all your relationships. You are witnessing something unfold. You are not currently reading or writing it, okay? And that is not normal for you. It's like you are being a spiritual witness. That will get you what you want. It's not how you thought it would get to you. It's not how you normally do it, but you get what you want, just not how you wanted it, not how you pictured it. Woof. I'm going to go and do your extended reading. It is linked below, you and them side by side. It's going to be very interesting. I will see you on the other side. Namaste.